YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about introduction to secure data sharing, which is the first video from the sharing data securely in Snowflake playlist. Introduction to secure data sharing. Secure data sharing enables sharing selected objects in a database in your account with other Snowflake accounts. With that, you can share your objects to other Snowflake accounts. The following Snowflake database objects can be shared. The first object is the tables, external tables, secure views, secured materialized views, secure UDF. Here UDF is nothing but user defined functions. These are the objects you can share your database objects to other Snowflake accounts. Snowflake enables sharing of a database through shares. I will talk about the shares later in this video, which are created by data providers and imported by data consumers. We need to understand what is the data providers and what is the data consumers. All database objects shared between accounts are read-only. Please note that whatever you are going to share the objects to other Snowflake accounts, those will be read-only. So the objects cannot be modified or deleted, including adding or modifying data, table data. In this topic, we are going to see how does secure data sharing work, what is the share, overview of the data providers and consumers. So here providers, consumers, and what is the third party accounts. As part of the third party accounts, we have a reader accounts. So in this slide, how does secure data sharing work? I am going to explain through this diagram. See here, the gray color means shared database read only. This one database, actual database. Here if you see, as I said that there is a provider and consumer. Provider means the account, the Snowflake account who provides the data to a consumer, and consumer is nothing but who is consuming the data provided by the provider. So here in any databases, this concept is not there. So here in Snowflake, this is the unique feature. You can share data by providing in the share, using the share. So here this provider provides the database to consumer, and this provider may have the multiple databases and can share to multiple consumers. Same database also can share to multiple consumers. See, if you see, this is the one database sharing to this database, this consumer. In similar way, this database, same provider sharing his database to this consumer and this consumer also. This consumer can have their own database also. Okay, this is what. And also provider and consumer also, at sometimes the provider can consume the data from the other provider, and also consumer can send the or can provide the data to other provider. So in Snowflake account, any one account can be acted as provider consumer. This is the how you are going to share your data in secure way. So now what is the share? So shares are named Snowflake object. Like in table is an object. In similar way, shares are named Snowflake objects that encapsulate all of the information required to share a database. Each share consists of privileges that grant access to the databases and the schema containing objects to share. So that you need to provide the privileges. These privileges that grant access to the specific object in the database, not entire database. The consumer accounts with which the database and its objects are shared. That means the consumer accounts with which database and its objects are shared. Once database is created in the consumer account, from the share, all shared objects are accessible to users in the consumer account. So here, once provider share the database to consumer by using the shared object, consumer from consumer data, from the consumer account, you have to create a database from the shared, not directly database. You have to, if you want to access the objects from the shared, you have to create a database from shared. All the shared objects are accessible to the users in the consumer account. In consumer account, you may have a multiple users, so that whatever the database you have created by using this share, that database can be given to one or more users from the consumer account. So this is the share. What is the share? See, this diagram shows the where exactly how to use the share. So from the provider account, this is the database. By using the share, okay, you have to give the usage to the consumer account. In the consumer account, by using this share, consumer account will create the shared database. That means whatever that objects available from the shared database, those objects are comes from the provider database only. Okay, this is the, and you can create as many as shares. So from one share you can provide to multiple consumer account, and also you can assign multiple databases to one share also. That is what this diagram shows. Shares are secure, configurable, and controlled 100% by the provider account. So the controlling is not with the consumer account. So due to the security reasons, the everything controlled by the provider account only. So new objects added to the share become immediately available to all consumers, providing the real-time access to shared data. I will tell you the one more thing. In current scenario, if you want to share any data from one person to another person or one organization to another organization, you have to use either email or SFTP. So to use the, if you use the email, then there is a restriction like size limitation is there, secure problems are there. So the and if you want to accept the data, then consumer should have the server where provider to provide the or share the data via SFTP. So with this Snowflake, so consumers may not or may have the account or not. That is the unique feature of Snowflake. So consumer may not have the account, even though you can create a provider account on behalf of them, and then you can share the data in secure way. Access to share, okay, any of the objects in the share can be revoked at any time. For example, if you assume that you already share, assume that you have already shared the some data to the consumer. Later you realize that there is a some sensitive data is there. Then in that case you can revoke immediately at any time. As I said that to share data to the consumers, that consumer might be a Snowflake customer or not. In that case, if the consumer not having Snowflake account, then you need to create a reader account on behalf of them. So the reader account, formerly known as read-only accounts, enables providers to share data with the consumers who are not already Snowflake consumers. So Snowflake consumer means who having the account with Snowflake. Okay. without requiring consumers to become a Snowflake customers. So with the reader account, so these consumers need not to be become a Snowflake customers. That means no need to have an account with the Snowflake. That's all from this video, and in upcoming video I will show you the demo how you are going to share the data from provider to consumers by using the reader account. Thank you for watching my video.